and that's sweet of them, eh? But
Come on.
I'm a
Okay.
little bit worried about that open window of yours.
But still,
You don't want to
also
catch
in the
a
same
cold.
token, or they weren't ever sure what they were doing in Germany. Like, she could have saved those kids from the worst, most horrendous medical trials. And that was probably her
I was cleaning
thought.
up my house, and I came across a box of military medals.
Like,
I'm
they
pretty sure
probably
they're mine.
tested Joy and did all kinds of crazy things on the kids.
I'd like to know what they're for. All I remember during the war was retreating and then the surrender. And then we all...
Lovely weather.
Oh, I wasn't trying to talk to him. I was
Monkey
trying to
Jack got
search the
another one.
post boxes.
Last night. Best stay in.
Caught another what? Another downer? Yeah, and then you find out that, like... See, I knew this door was sketchy. Ha ha. I knew it was. Oh, man. Every time I walked past it, too, I was like, something's going on with that door.
I'm risking my job, you know. Patient records are supposed to be private.
I'm not going to
They
hurt him. I promise.
I suppose I didn't really want to know the truth.
Don't worry. No one will ever know. Arthur! Arthur Hastings!
Lovely day for it.
You lovely day for it, me, you idiot. It's me! Sally! I knew it was you. I mean, it's another you, the glasses, the hair. You're all dashing now. But the way you look around, all intense like that, I just knew that's Arthur. How the hell are you?
Sally? You look quite stylish.
This ancient thing. I've had it 2 weeks. I'm not even sure it's still in style.
Green and white checked. Your dress. That night you ran out the door and I never saw you again.
That horrible gingham dress. I had to grab something to put on, didn't I? Wait. You're off your joy.
Oh, don't be
Oh, ye
ridiculous.
of little faith. I'd never turn you in. You wouldn't believe what I've got myself into.
I saw Percy. A picture of him. And I remembered the train.
Oh, shit.
I have to go find him. I promised I'd take care of
How are
him.
you going to get out? Do you even have a letter of transit?
Absolutely. On my desk, in the city. I've been living in the Garden
The
District.
Garden District.
Off the scraps of our former civilization.
God. I could help you. I do... know General Bing.
Oh, the General. You always did have a knack for making helpful new friends.
You still hate me.
Yeah, well, I've only been wondering for the past 14
We were
years.
16!
Could you?
Because he took me in when my mum died. Because he was so generous. Because he said he loved me. I don't know. Some things just happen whether you want them to or not. We were so close. The two musketeers. Remember?
You know how we used to sit on the swings by the Crash V1? These days I spend a lot of time there, remembering.
Look. It's a horrible, terrible world out there. And no matter how clever and brave and fierce you are now, you'll need a letter of transit to get into the Emerald City.
I've missed you for 14 years. I think I can escape Wellington Wells without your
Arthur.
help. And I definitely don't want any favours from your latest friend.
Arthur! Well, there's your answer, darling. Arthur hasn't forgotten you. Shit. Colonel Lawrence? Wasn't he the hero of Ramsgate? I mean, of course, he's been exposed to mustard gas. He was in the Great War. I do need his pituitary extract. I guess I'll have to pay him a visit.
your joy immediately.
I bet I can just walk right on in.
Sorry, I'm very busy. The family is in mourning. And will be shortly. With any luck.
I've come with the Colonel's prescription.
Prescription? What does he need with medicine? He's dying. No thanks. I know you're a clever chemist and all, but he's very old, and we've decided to let nature take its course.
Oh, it's not a cure. You can't cure old age, can you? This is really just to help ease the way. Help him sleep.
Wouldn't mind if he slept a bit more. Always ringing that goddamn bell. All right, I'll give him the pills.
I'm afraid it goes in the other end.
I suppose you'd like to administer it.
I can do that. I understand that the family is sometimes uncomfortable.
Great. Well, up you go.
Couldn't be better, thanks.
I hope the baker comes back from holiday soon.
No, it's in the will. We agreed.
That was before you pissed on the Sheraton sofa.
I did
The odious
not. It was
McLear
Edmund.
sisters.
You put him up to it because it comes to me in the will.
Serves you right. You knew I loved that sofa.
Well, you can have it now. What will you trade me?
For a pissed-on sofa? You'd have to pay me to take it off your hands.
You'd have to pay me to take it off your hands. Oh, you'd like that, wouldn't you?
Well, I hope you have lots of potpourri. It does whiff.
I think you should pay me to clear it.
It's your sofa. Or will be.
It's Edmund's piss.
And welcome to today's edition of Well, 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 the show where we talk about how to be your physical best. Now, we all know what to do about the blahs, don't we? If you're feeling a little bit blue, here's an easy fix. Pop another joy. You can't overdose on happiness. Being in Wellington Wells means never having to feel sorry for yourself. But there are some ailments of the body, and though you might feel
Honor? Regina? No? Is it? Is that you, Hope? I thought you were gone on holiday. They've been beastly to me, your sisters.
I'm sorry, Papa.
They are waiting for me to die. I'm surprised I haven't woken up with a pillow over my face.
How horrible. You survived artillery and mustard gas, but your daughter's your enemy now.
You're not Hope, are you? Who are you? Who? Honor! Regina! Help!
This will only sting a little. I hope. You deserve better. We don't have a lot of heroes. All right. I have my maturity extract and my amalgam. I need to replace the saffrol and the mephedrone. How do I get those?
sugar or banana. That also for easy. Here's where you need to if you're drinking that much water, you don't need to take any additional joy. You may find yourself forgetting a thing or two. Now, if there are other people in your household, make sure they to ensure that you don't get cholera? Well, be sure to only drink pure water. Now, there's absolutely no truth to any rumour that the water in Wellington Wells is contaminated by bacteria. However, you can never be too careful.
Figures.
So, if you
Your
can,
rabbit.
severe
Cross
thunderstorms.
because Uncle Edward
If your
loved
gas
me
isn't
more.
working, just
Pity,
filter
more
your
like.
water through a cloth is quite helpful in
dared me
reducing
to
the
jump
bacteria
off
in the
the
water.
roof?
Why don't you just go down the pub?
If I ever tell you there's no monsters in the dark, darling, I'm lying.
Having trouble?
Sally Boyle! What a lovely bunch of nonsuches. From your mum's garden, but she's crying.
Can you make me different? I want to be different.
But you are different.
She means like everyone else.
I'm supposed to care about dresses and dances, and all I can think about are rockets and chemicals. Can you give me something to make me silly?
For a couple of hours, I dare say. Shush! You don't have to care about dresses and dances. You just have to pretend to. Your mother told you to always tell the truth, didn't she?
The lies they tell children.
But you ladies don't care about dresses, do you?
But I love dresses.
Keep to your chemicals. For later.
Later? Later when?
Things change.
What do you mean? Do you know something? Where did you all go?
Who does? The salt's important too.
The weird sisters.
Here's where you make
They're always making potions and things out of herbs.
water.
I bet they could help me.
Additional joy pills. You may find yourself being a while. Make sure you keep drinking lots and lots of water. Exceptionally rainy. Not your ordinary, wonderful English rain, but severe thunderstorms. If your gas isn't working, just filtering your water through a cloth is quite helpful in reducing the bacteria in the water. Why don't you just go down the pub? The beer is definitely safe to drink. And if you're caring for someone with a lot of tummy trouble, be sure to wash your hands lots. And get some bleach. Sure to bet your sketchy. Very good idea. And you know the sunshine. Have any questions?
Please stop crying. Please. This would be so much easier if I had someone to help. But it can't be your daddy because he's a... Well, I think he's a bit of a psychopath. And I suppose if I were with him, the moment you went to sleep, he'd want attention for himself, and then I'd be so desperately tired I'd bludgeon him to death. And wouldn't we be in a pickle then? These heels are killing me.
And it's another fabulous day in Wellington Wells. The weather is a bit wet, but that's the lovely thing about English weather. The sun always comes out in the end, so come on out.
I can only get to Maidenholm.
I do hope you had a lovely night. Did you leave the stove on?
Oh, these boots are a bit tight.
I wish I could join you. Actually, I will join you. I'll be doing it from this chair. I'll be calling the tune, if you will. Just like every day. I'll be your siren. Except when I'm not. And don't forget, there'll be cake and prizes for all winners and everyone's the winner.
benefit of Mr. Kite. The rabbit got into the garden. The rabbit got into the garden.
Sounds like some sort of secret message. Oh, Mrs. Marley. I warned her against taking vanilla and chocolate together. You can lose your... Not a very well-made safe, is it? Stone soup, eh?
Supreme executive power must derive from the man.
I suppose I'll just have to use my hand.
What happened to your dolly?
That loony who lives in the treehouse. He managed to convince some idiot to steal it. We can't put on our show without a puppet. And it's a shame. We're really the only fun people can have around here. Unless you count taunting the bobbies.
Maybe I can talk to him and convince him to give your doll back.
I doubt it. He thinks the doll is Peachy Carnan, one of his secret agents.
I can be fairly convincing sometimes. Sometimes I envy them all, not remembering anything.
They have gossamer wings, just like in books.
I can't remember what it's like to feel safe.
You won't get away with this, Dr. Verloc. I've come to stop your evil scheme.
Ha-ha! You four...
Can't you read? No girls allowed.
Even if one of those girls is a secret agent?
You're an agent of the Special Operations Executive? Prove it.
I've been inside Dr. Verloc's lair.
Shh! Don't say that. Out loud?
I've met Sergeant Stubbs, and I know what his favourite code is. Do you?
All right, all right. You are a secret agent.
Central needs Peachy to go on a secret mission. It's a very important, very dangerous mission behind enemy lines.
Peachy? You can't expect me to let you take Peachy?
I think we have to ask Peachy whether he wants to go or not. Don't we?
He doesn't want to go, do you, Peachy? Oh. Oh. Well, that's very brave of you. No, of course, Peachy. We all know there's a war on. Well, if we don't meet again, it's been an honour to command you. Safe travels, Peachy. He says he'll go with you. God be with you both. Welcome back, Agent. Was your mission successful? Yes, the other agents find that very useful.
Things will look brighter in the morning.
Be kind to strangers. One day you'll be one of them.
Brilliant. Now I won't need to cross all those bridges. I wish I weren't such rubbish at tinkering. I used to run away to my secret tree to cry. And Arthur would come and sit with me. Happiest time of my life, I suppose, in retrospect.
It's her! She's the murderer! 'Tis time. 'Tis time. She comes.
Hello? Nimue? Vivienne Morgause? How do they do that?
All hail, Sally Boyle, mistress of alchemy. All hail, Mistress Boyle, who knows the secret of maternity. All hail, Mistress Boyle, who seeks the other shore.
I keep forgetting. You know my secret.
This potion will help your daughter sleep. She won't get hungry as quickly.
I don't know that I believe in magic.
What else is left to believe in?
The potion isn't magic. It's herbalism. Your mum knew herbs pretty well, didn't she?
Yes. Especially what you can do with foxglove. In fact, I came here for some ingredients I need for some... well, drugs.
Have you tested magic and proved it wanting? Or have you simply assumed that what you don't understand can't be true?
I suppose I haven't tested it.
Then do this, if you like. We place our sacrifices in a chest in the wilds. I'll put the place on your map. Put some bricks in the chest and say this prayer.
Bricks?
See what comes of it, and then return.
But about my ingredients?
We'll help you with what you want, but first, learn what you need. You don't even know what that is.
Before the learner attains wisdom, the teacher has the right to give several tasks.
Several.
That's how it works, yes?
All right. When will I see you three again?
When you know what is unknown.
Anon, anon!
get, are we?
I see you, you murderer!
You're here.
You keep that bloody dog away from me. There can't be dogs. We ate all the dogs. What's that smell?
We're not...
Hey!
There can't be dogs. We ate all the dogs.
You keep that bloody dog away from me.
Fine.
You're not the... A man's home is his castle! It's not your bleeding castle!
Away from me.
There can't be dogs. We ate all the dogs.
You had this coming.
What's that smell? What's that smell?
We're not bloody better breakfast,
No,
are we?
I won't sniff you out.
Hey! Get over here! You can't get... Kill all of us! No one rid me of this turbulent race! There they are! Get him! Mark of the beast! You're not my name! I see!
Hey, you know how to get on. Merry Christmas, John! I won't sniff you out.
Sleep! Dream!
Rosa.
Oh. Of course the lads are here. Mustn't let the birds go thinking they can do things by themselves.
You won't intimidate me.
We'll have no witches here, thank you. Ye shall not suffer a wish to live. Monstrous regiment of women.
We're not scared of you!
You're...
We've come to the end of our time! We've come to the end of our time!
Monstrous regiment of women!
Remember the 5th of November! Who will guard the...
I hope that was a hell of a party. It was a party, wasn't it? Shit.
Am I my brother's keeper? Am I?
Ye shall not suffer a wish to live. Monstrous regiment of women. We'll have no witches here, thank you. We're not scared of you. Ye shall not suffer a wish to live.
Not as invisible as you fool, are ya? Don't eat V-meat! Don't eat it! Good night! Plywood and paper mache? Plywood paper...
Oh, what fun. God bless the child that's got its own.
Who's gonna clean that up?
Monstrous regiment of women! We're not scared of you! We'll have no witches here, thank you! Monstrous regiment of women!
Get are we? Fine. I've got better things to do than chase your ass across town.
And don't come back!
We're not a monstrous regiment of women! We'll have no witches here, thank you!
Fine. I've got better things to do than chase your ass across town.
Fine. Run away and hide. I sniffed you out.
Oh, look, you've been beaten by a girl.
We'll have no witches here, thank you! Monstrous regiment of women! We'll...
You can't just call it a victory.
Supper's over. Good.
Oh, baby, I wouldn't do this for anybody else.
There we go. 5 bricks. Now I just say this prayer. Goddess, lighten my burden. Give me the strength to carry what I must, so I no longer need the strength of others. Goddess, I dedicate these bricks to you. Blessed be. All right.
Huh? That's it?
That's strange. I do feel stronger. Maybe because I'm not carrying around a ton of bricks. I guess I should talk to the Weird Sisters again.